President Uhuru Kenyatta is keen on taking control of the Building Bridges Initiative meetings in Central Kenya region. But the question which most Kenyans are asking, why is the president so keen on taking control of that process in Central Kenya and the larger Mount Kenya region? And my answer to that question is very simple. The president is keen on locking out his deputy from Central Kenya, and is also keen on proving a point that he is in fact the king when it comes to Central Kenya and Mount Kenya region. And that's why already the president has put an elaborate plan in place to ensure that he will take charge of that meeting, which is scheduled to happen in Embu in the next 1 week. And today, Raila Odinga, who is a co-principal of the BBI, held a meeting with the senator for Nyeri, Senator Ephraim Maina. He also held a meeting with Senator Irungu Kenyatta of Murang'a and the nominated Senator Isaac Mwaura. And just like I keep on telling you on this platform, that in politics, everything is planned. And that meeting between between Raila Odinga and the senators from Central Kenya, in my view, was planned by President Uhuru Kenyatta. And that meeting is basically discussed the issues of the Building Bridges Initiative in Central Kenya. So today I want us to look at why the President Uhuru Kenyatta, is so keen on taking charge of the Building Bridges Initiative meetings in Central Kenya and the larger Mount Kenya region. But before we do that, if you are bumping on this video for the first time, I want you to just take a second or two and hit the subscribe button there, so that next time we produce a video like this, you get notified. I'm waiting for you. Just do it right away. Now, back to the main issue. Back to the main issue, which is the Building Bridges Initiative meetings in Central Kenya. Back to the main issue. Those who've been following the BBI politics very closely, there's one thing which you should have noted. On 10th of January, when the BBI held its first meeting in Kisii, the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto was in Vihiga County. And while in Vihiga County, the Deputy President asked 3 very tough questions. And I don't know whether those questions have been answered. And that's why when the Deputy President and his allies announced the other day that they will start attending the Building Bridges Initiative meeting, I knew that that move could be honest and it could also be dishonest. But my leaning toward the dishonest aspect of it was so high. And if you missed that speech by the Deputy President, I want you to listen to the Deputy President, William Ruto, asking very difficult questions, 3 questions regarding the Building Bridges Initiative rallies across the country, so that you can understand where we are going.
Tangu wote katika taifa letu la Kenya, sisi tulikubaliana mambo ya BBI, tulikubaliana tutafute copies ya kutosha, wananchi wajisomee na wajitolee uamuzi. Ni lini ilibadilika kwamba ile tulisema wananchi wajisomee na wajiamulie, ilibadilika siku gani? Sasa tunaambiwa kuna viongozi wa vyama ndio wanataka kusomea wananchi, ndio waamulie wananchi. Ilibadilika siku gani? Mnataka kusomewa ama mnataka kujisomea? Mnataka muamuliwe ama mnataka kujiamulia? Sasa hii ngoma mpya imeanzwa. This political mobilization. Swali la pili, mimi nataka niulize. Nani amepinga BBI? Iko mtu amepinga BBI? Sasa kama kila Mkenya amekubali mambo ya BBI, kampeni hii yote inafanywa ni kampeni ya nini? Ama ni kampeni ya kutafuta vile ya kufuja pesa ya serikali? What is the campaign about? Kama watu walikubali mambo hiyo ya BBI, sasa hii sarakasi yote inatengenezwa ni ya kupeleka wapi? Jambo la tatu, kama kuna watu wanapinga BBI, wawache kujificha nyuma ya hii kampeni. Waseme ile BBI ilitoka hawakubaliani nayo, na watuambie ni kipengele gani, ni sehemu gani hawataki na wanataka nini, kuliko kuzungusha Wakenya na porojo mingi na mikutano mingi na siasa mingi ambayo haina maana yoyote. Wajitokeze waseme ni nini hawapendi kwa ile BBI iliandikwa, ikatolewa, wananchi wakaambiwa wasome. What happened? Ni nini lilifanyika? Ama ni aje jameni? Tuko pamoja? Hiyo maswali watujibu, watuambie shida yao na BBI hii ni nini? Inafanywa kushawishi nani? Si watu wote walikubali hii mambo ya BBI. So campaign ni kushawishi nani? What they want to persuade who? Ama ni aje jameni? Ama ni njia tu ya kutumia pesa ya wananchi kwenda kufanya mikutano huko, Pesa ya wananchi ni pesa ya maendeleo.
Now, that's the Deputy President himself. On the day the Building Bridges Initiative rallies, the first rally was held in Kisii. What changed? What has changed? And why is their team now planning to join the Building Bridges Initiative meetings? That is the reason the president wants to take the control of that process in central Kenya. Because the deputy president change of heart is informed by two main motives. The first motive is that the deputy president wants to penetrate the Building Bridges Initiative, take control of it, and then sabotage the process from within. So that's the first motive why the deputy president changed his mind about the Building Bridges Initiative meeting. Rallies, sorry. Because initially they were Raila Odinga rallies. Number two is because the deputy president realized that the train had already left station. The first meeting happened in Kisii. They tried convincing the MPs from Kisii not to attend. They didn't attend. They wanted to create a narrative that the meeting is divisive. That did not work. And the Kisii meeting was successful, by the way. Then the next one was in Kakamega. What happened in Kakamega? Another success story. But in Kakamega, they tried to cause chaos by holding parallel meetings. But the president refused that. Through Matiang'i and his boys, they thwarted all those attempts. So that meeting in Kakamega was also very successful. And now the train has left Kakamega, is heading to Mombasa. And these guys are now realizing that the president is now fully in charge of this process. Because for those who've been following William Ruto's politics of late, one thing is very clear. The deputy president wants to portray, to demonize, for example, one man, Raila Odinga. But he's working so hard not to antagonize the president. But the president and Raila Odinga are working together. So the moment they realize that this Building Bridges initiative, the president is fully in it, they had to change their mind. And now they'll be in Kakamega. Sorry, they'll be in Mombasa. And I'll be following the meeting in Mombasa. I think maybe I should go and attend it physically. I don't know. But maybe I could travel tomorrow to Mombasa to follow that meeting. Because it will be very interesting. But why is President Uhuru Kenyatta keen on taking control of the Building Bridges Initiative meetings in central Kenya? Why? Number one, the president is keen on ensuring that the Building Bridges Initiative process is not hijacked by anybody. And that's the main motive. And just like I keep on saying on this platform, Building Bridges Initiative is a process initiated by the two individuals, Raila Odinga and President Uhuru Kenyatta. So they don't want anybody to attempt to hijack that process. And because the deputy president announced that he's now going to join in Mombasa, the president must now come to terms that the allies of the DP will attempt to take charge of this process in central Kenya or in the larger Mount Kenya region. Because Oscar Sudi already announced that if these events will be held in Eldoret, he was going to take charge as the matter of ceremony. So it's because of those threats that the president is now keen on taking charge. Because assuming the president will take charge of that process, the way he's going to do, already has sent 3 senators to meet with Raila Odinga. I watched Senator for Kiambu, Wamatangi, is supportive of this process. Who is the senator for Kirinyaga? I don't know him. Who is the senator for Kirinyaga? And then we have the senator for Nyandarua, the guy who used to work very closely with Kibaki. Ndegwa. What is the other name? The senator for Nyandarua. I'm sure the senator for Nyandarua and the senator for Kirinyaga, chances are that they will be convinced to support this process. So the president really doesn't want people to hijack this process. And because the process must appear to be owned by the people themselves, that's why he sent the 2 senators to meet with Raila Odinga. As a matter of fact, the 2 senators are or were William Samoei Ruto allies. And maybe those senators also want to find a way of reaching out, of getting back to the president. But I think he is keen on ensuring that the process is not hijacked. Number 2, controlling the process. Building Bridges Initiative is a process. You know, it started with the handshake. It moved along, the BBI was formed. Then from there, the BBI, we had the launch, and the launch was also controlled. Both at State House and at Bomas were fully controlled. Then from there, now to these Building Bridges Initiative meetings across the country, which are controlled. As a matter of fact, even the previous meetings, the town hall meetings previously, where the views were collected, was also very tightly controlled. So why is he controlling? Why are those controls? Those controls is to ensure that the intended outcome is achieved. That's why he's taking charge of that. Number 3 is all about central Kenya politics. The president has a lot of interest and stake in central Kenya. But central Kenya is not very supportive of this process. There are members of parliament opposed to the Building Bridges Initiative. There are senators opposed and there are governors opposed to this process. But the president believes that this is his baby. He believes that this is his baby. So if Raila Odinga has already delivered, Raila has already delivered in Kisii, he has delivered in Kakamega, he's going to deliver in Mombasa. The president must also deliver in central Kenya. Because if you want to deliver in central Kenya, if the events in central Kenya will not be successful, then the entire process will likely fall. So that's why the president is keen on controlling that process, because of central Kenya politics. Because if you are keen enough, all the polls are saying that the president is losing central Kenya. The president wants to prove a point that he's still a force to reckon with. And as a matter of fact, the deputy president is also playing very smart. He's saying now, they are supporting the Building Bridges initiative. It's no longer the ODM rallies. But will the president allow the team to play important role in that process? I don't think he's going to do that. It's basically about central Kenya politics. The president wants to still control central Kenya politics. And lastly, the president, I'm sure, wants to prove to all the doubting Thomases that is not yet done, politically speaking, in central Kenya and everywhere. Most Kenyans believe that the president has no clout in central Kenya, and that the president currently enjoys only 13% approval. So the president is out to prove his point. He's going to ensure that the process in the larger Mount Kenya region is well attended. And it's also going to prove that he is still the boss. Because we can only have one boss. So Uhuru is going to prove to anybody who cares that he is still the boss in central Kenya. I don't know what you think. But do you think that President Uhuru Kenyatta will not control central Kenya? And what are some of the reasons you think the president wants to control the Building Bridges initiative process from zero up to the end? Why do you think he wants to control that process? I want to read your comments below. And if you are bumping on this video for the first time, very simple. Just hit the subscribe button so that anytime we produce a video like this, you get notified. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Because without your support, this channel would not be where it is. And the request, which I keep on repeating here, is just one. Help me create interactions. You can only do that by either giving the video thumbs up if you like it. If you don't like it, thumbs down. I'm happy with any of those. Because it's from there that I know whether the video was good or whether it was bad, so that it can help me grow. Because we've grown on this channel together. Thank you guys, and may you have a good day.